train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your favorite, and I'm back with the second design from my very own wig collection in collaboration with Myfirstwig. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of your support, as it means so much to me. But I'm excited to talk about the second design because sis, this is perfect for spring and summer. I really love that this unit is shorter in length, it's off your shoulders, it's very easy, super low maintenance. You get the luxury of having free parting lace from ear to ear, and it also extends about 6 inches into the crown, which is a plus. And it's like you're getting luxury at a much more affordable price. And this is like the gorgeous color, the number 2, so it's the dark root, and it transitions into the 99J, which is a super pretty cherry red, which again is so complimentary on a number of skin tones. And the length on this unit is giving me like pixie vibes, bob wig, and it has that asymmetrical aspect. So you're gonna get an average of about 5 inches on the left side, and then on the right side you're gonna get an average of 10 inches. And I'm gonna show you guys different ways to play up this look, whether you want to play it casual or you're someone who is a little bit more extra, much like myself. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm so excited to show you guys how I whipped this unit into shape. So without further ado, let's get into the video. But make sure you subscribe, join the family, it's lit, and check the description box because I'll have all of the details and the direct link to purchase this unit. So of course I had to come through with my infamous burgundy brows, and I'm using Nude products, so I'll have everything listed in the description box. But it was only right for the launch of my second unit, and it is this gorgeous, and I mean super gorgeous ombre red bob, and you get 6 inches of parting space. It's a lace front wig construction, and girl, if you want to adhere your unit in the back, you have this grid with knots that are hand tied, so you can slay this. You gotta try your unit on with the lace intact. Now the only thing that bothered me was the fact that they stained my lace, but I'm certain that that's something they can get right, but it's a small thing, to be honest. But the cut on this unit is everything, and I look crazy now with it straight out the box, but I'm gonna work it out. Now the first look that I'm showing you guys is the very beginner friendly straight look, and this accentuates that asymmetrical cut. I'm placing the unit on my head, making sure the ear tabs are in place, which is so important. And then I'm just gonna slide it back ever so gently, and make sure you clip the excess hair away because I'm gonna be using an adhesive, and this is my Got To Be Ultra Glued. And this is how I secure my wigs, especially during this time. So I'm just using a flat brush to apply that in a very thin layer, and then I'm gonna go in and apply a bit of the Got To Be Freeze Spray. And you want to let this sit for about 45 seconds to a minute, let it get tacky, and then place your unit exactly how you want it to lay. I work on one side prior to moving to the next, and you may have to touch up some areas. It happens to the best of us, so don't feel bad if you do. That's why I really like using a brush, so it gets in those hard to reach places. And now I put a scarf on my head for about like 15 to 20 minutes, and I just want to reestablish that parting space because we're about to get started on the baby hairs. Now I know some of you guys aren't fans of baby hair, and with this unit you definitely do not have to do it. The hairline is very nicely done. But I'm just going to go in and tweeze the length of the hair at the front edge as well as on the left. And then I'm going to go in with my toothbrush and a little bit of foaming mousse, and this is by Giovanni, and I just like to do little swoops, you know. And I'm just gonna go in and bring that little section of hair down right in front of the ear. It always looked awkward to me, but with this unit, it looks perfect. And I'm just gonna go in and literally bump the ends. You know, I know that's an old school term, but this is super simple, and I think the versatility of this unit is such that you can dress it up and you can dress it down and it still looks sharp. So just use your 1 inch or 1.5 inch flat iron and just, you know, create a curve at the very end of the length of the hair.
Gonna make your body wet. Yeah. Gonna make your body scream out. Yeah,
And when I work towards the front right portion of the unit, I like to work in small sections. That gives you more volume. That's a little trick. And you know, if you got a little time, you know, you can work up to this. This is definitely something that I think is doable for all levels.
Gonna make your body scream. Make your halfway dreams. We're gonna make your body real wet. We're gonna make your body.
And I also wanted to show you guys the back. I love that it's long enough where I can work it. And if you want to trim it up or do something a little extra, take it to your stylist so they can work it out. You have so many options. And the cut, again, is just everything. So here I'm going in with a bit of eyeshadow. This seems to be the most promising and, you know, the least messy. And you really want to apply that in your parting space and the front portion where the baby hairs are. And then, you know, use a little bit of foaming mousse to get those fray hairs down, along with a touch of pomade. You don't want to weigh the hair down too much, especially in this straighter, you know, very sleek look. And this is how you get your life. This is how I got mine. You know, I love the cut, I love the color, the movement on this unit is just literally everything. Now moving on to the next style, we're doing something a little bit more dressed up. I love how curly, how voluminous, and how just glam this looks. So with this look on the left side, you literally just want to bump the ends. You want to create that very polished, very sleek look on one side, because we are going to go to work on the right side. This is a little bit more advanced, but I definitely think if you get the flick of the wrist right, you'll do this in no time. When I curl my hair, I let the curls fall in the opposite direction of how I want them to lay. It gives you more volume. The curls set in that position, and then when you flip it over, it's like that flip over method, and it looks really, really beautiful. But again, just pay attention to how I am maneuvering the flat iron, trying to get that curl much tighter at the ends in comparison to the first look. And again, I'm not a stylist. I just really enjoy doing hair, and I like to look and feel good. And so I will take the time to experiment. So don't think in terms of limitations. Let's try to gradually progress and work on our skills. I know it looks a little wild, but now I'm going in with the Got to Be Freeze spray, and you want to go in between the sections of hair, and this is how you volumize your bang or the front portion of your unit. And just finagle it with your hand. Use a shampoo comb if you have one. I was touching up the parting space with a little bit of eyeshadow. I didn't want to tweeze the knots. I didn't want to bleach anything. Now tell me, are you feeling this look? Because I was in love. Moving on to the next style, so you guys see there's a sleekness to this look, but there's still a bit of definition in the very front of the unit. I'm just going in and bumping the ends. You don't do too much to the left side of the wig. The right side of the wig is the focus, as that is where most of your length is. You're not curling the hair as tight as you would in style 2, but not as loose as you would in style 1. You want to do just a little bit more and drag the flat iron towards the back of your head. And I just added a little bit of freeze spray at the roots to get that definition and that volume. And this is how The third look or style came out and I'm in love. But thank you so much for your support. Thank you to Myfirstwig for even allowing me the opportunity to have my own collection. Be sure to check the description box for all product links. You better subscribe, join the family, comment below, sound off, let me know how you feel about this one. I hope to see you in the next one because we family. You can't go nowhere now.
I say let's she ain't a big mama, but she want a big papa. Twerk, black, and she twerking black.